What you guys are looking at right now is a Cyclone Obliterator. Cut that out. Okay, so what you guys are looking at right now is a Cyclone Obliterator, a 360-degree Minecraft cannon that is fully aimable, and it's made on Minecraft Bedrock edition. Looks like there's this little noob cannon over here. Wonder who built it. Okay, maybe I built it, but it's just for the video. Okay, guys. Alright, charge is looking good. Yep, single charge. Perfect. That cannon over there is cooked. Just look at this, guys. Fully destroyed. Now, you probably want me to explain how I just did that, so just let me explain real quick here. Alright guys, I'll explain how this machine works, and how I just absolutely shot that cannon first try. So, this looks pretty complicated. The inside of it, you're probably wondering, well, what does this even do? Why does this look like just a bunch of random redstone everywhere? I'll tell you. As you can see, these emerald blocks indicate a place where you can actually put TNT and it'll get activated when you click the firing lever. What happens to the TNT is it gets put down here into these little water things. That's supposed to be like that. I don't know why that was waterlogged, including that too. That's pretty weird actually. But anyway, the charge goes in the middle and then the TNT on the side is going to give it an acceleration for it to fly somewhere. That exact charge that I did that shot that cannon over there was a specific charge that gives TNT the exact amount of acceleration exactly to hit it into this cannon. There are two charges on this cannon. The single charge, which you just saw what it does to the cannon, and I'll just show you again so it makes a little bit more sense. And there's a spread charge. I'll tell you the difference in a sec. Here's just a basic charge to launch it in this direction. TNT goes right here, and it gets launched in that direction. That is a single charge. As you can see, it just makes one hole. Now, time to show you what the spread charge does. This time I launched it in a different direction, and I can even launch it sideways if I do this. And I could just give it a small offset of 2 TNT, for example. This should make it launch. That was the spread charge, and you can see, and that was a little bit hard to see. But basically what the spread charge is supposed to do is that it spreads when it hits something. So let's do this little one for example. This would be a very little charge, just so it's easier to see. That's what the spread charge does. The spread charge explodes earlier than the single charge. So if you're trying to snipe something from a very long distance, it's better to use the single charge. But if you're trying to go for the most destructive power, then I suggest the spread charge, because if you hit something with the spread charge, it's definitely going to get destroyed. Alright guys, yes, there is another crazy resto contraption behind me. This one is just an 8-way TNT cannon from one of my older videos, and to give a good showcase of this new cannon, I'm going to shoot that old cannon from the new one. I'm going to start with the single charge first. Its cannon is a bit to that side. I'll give it an offset of 2. That should hit that cannon, but I'm probably going to need more velocity than this charge can provide. Yep, knew it. It's going to need a little bit more velocity than that. So, if it needs velocity, let's give it some velocity. Another way you can actually make more velocity on this cannon if you don't have enough is just add 1 on each corner. This can actually also help you get a more precise shot. See? Just gives me more velocity. And that exploded. Yeah, that hit that cannon over here. But I actually think that landed in the water of that cannon, so that barely did any damage. And this is actually the 2.0 version of this cannon. I actually made a 1.0, I just haven't uploaded that to YouTube, so I'll probably show that at the end of the video. But now I'm gonna do a spread charge. But I'm gonna apply rotation a little differently this time. Since it's in that direction, I can try that. This is another way to give a rotation. That's the spread charge. It mostly missed, but some of the TNT spread into this cannon. Now guys, this cannon is not yet complete. So, I mean, it is mostly complete, that one over there, but there are still some bugs that I want to fix and just make it maybe a little bit more easier to use. So, pretty soon, I'm probably going to post a post or a shorts video on my YouTube channel saying that I finished making this cannon. So, make sure to leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss the full release of this cannon. Or if you're watching this by the time the release already happened, you can just still subscribe anyway and just check out that post or short that I made about this. And now I'll show you the prototypes of this cannon. This behind me right now is the prototype of this cannon. And that cannon looks way better than this one. And the thing about this one is it's not 360 shot, but it's only about has a 90-degree firing arc. So I can just give it, yeah, that's the firing button. There's no spread charge, it just automatically makes it a spread charge. That's what this cannon is. There's no way for me to shoot it in this direction. Yeah, there's also a back part to this. I don't really know the difference, but it somehow makes the TNT fly a little bit more, I guess. I don't really know what it does, but it kind of makes the TNT go into the air or separate. Also, since I loaded that cannon in, I could probably shoot that cannon from the new model. 5, offset of 2, spread charge, fire. That should be a good one. I forgot. That's a little bit. Okay, probably should get that out of the video. Anyway. So, I guess this cannon actually destroyed this one a little bit when it was shooting, and it hit some part of this here, so that part didn't activate, but yeah, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, so make sure to leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss the full completed version of this cannon.